In 2025, freelancing is one of the best ways for students to make money without needing a degree or a 9-to-5 job. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to start freelancing as a student, from choosing your skill to landing a client. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do it to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section as to what I should talk about in my next video. And please do it to like this video. Let's get straight into it. Obviously, the first step is choosing your skill. And so you ask yourself, what can I offer? What value do I have that people will be willing to pay for? I mean, you don't have to be an expert. You just have to be good enough to solve people's problem. So as a student, you can choose from a lot of freelancing skills like blogging, writing an article, managing someone's social media, creating thumbnails for people. I mean, a lot of people do YouTube and they don't know how to create thumbnails. You can take advantage and create those for them. I mean, you can also be someone's, email manager. You can plan someone's schedule. You can do a whole lot of things. But what I will tell you is that know what you will learn quickly. I mean, you don't have to do every freelancing skill. Choose what you can learn quickly so that you can make money, obviously, quickly. And so if you have one skill in mind, you can put it in the comment section so that we can talk about it. Probably it should be about videography. I will be there and available to help you throughout the way. Where to find freelance work? I mean, the best platforms where freelancers can work. Now that you have your skills in your portfolio, you have to work on a project. Now, where do you get these projects? They are all found on platforms. Well, as a beginner, you can consider platforms like Fiverr, where you can get quick gigs. Upwork, best for long-term clients. Freelancer.com is good for competitive projects. Now, if you want high-paying clients, you can consider people per hour. For skilled professionals, TopTal is the best. Now, alternatively, you can avoid all these platforms and create Instagram or Twitter and even LinkedIn, where you can put your work up there for people to see. LinkedIn, for instance, is where a lot of people go and search for freelancers. So you can consider LinkedIn. Well, let me give you one pro tip. As an individual who is a freelancer, you can consider joining groups. I mean, Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, where freelancers gather it's just a group where a lot of freelancers are available, where people seek their work, their services. And so, for instance, if I'm a business owner, I would have to go to these groups and then look for people. And people also share, available work. So you can consider all these things by, joining groups. That's what I would say. And me personally, I have a lot of these groups. Well, I can share them in my description so that you guys can consider joining. If you are, a videographer or considering being one, or even a graphic designer can also join this. Freelancing is actually not specific to a particular skill. Like I said, there are a lot of skills you can consider. And so you can join these groups and then make money as a student. Setting up price and first offers. Now, all I can tell you is that you have to set competitive prices. You don't have to sell yourself too cheap, as well as you don't have to overcharge because you don't have the experience. So you should be in between. Well, there are a lot of ways you can go about it. Let's say you've done your calculation and you've realized that you need profit. You should consider the bare minimum possible. You don't have to look for a lot of profits. Well, as a freelancer starting up, you can also consider doing this kind of job for people by just telling them you have bonus offers. Let's say, for instance, you tell people that you're a photographer. You tell them, look, I'm going to take you 5 pictures and give it to us free bonus. And so that's how you sell yourself. Now, what happens is that people tend to give you positive reviews. And when this happens, you have to consider increasing your prices because that's how it works in the business world. When you get positive reviews, that means you are very good. Your client considered what you've done very, very good. And so other clients will think it's something which is very good. And so they will also pay at, increased price. They will not pay as the previous client. So you should consider increasing your price the moment you receive a positive review from someone else. Promote yourself and get more clients. How do you stand out? Look, you don't just have to put your work on Fiverr and go and sleep thinking that people would come and be knocking at your door looking for your services. No, because there are a lot of people doing the same thing as you. There are a lot of freelancers looking for money. And so if you paste your work there and you go and sleep, there's no way someone is coming to knock at your door seeking for your job. And so you have to move to them. Let's say you're a videographer. You just have to create a very nice Google Drive, put all your work in there, group it very well, have the link, just hop on Instagram. You have, restaurants that are around you. DM them, tell them this is what you do. They should consider giving you the job. And then you never know. You might be picked because if you really do a good job, then there's no way they will not pick you for it because everybody wants their market to be seen on Instagram, on Twitter, on social media. And so if you're a videographer who can provide that, why not? You will be the best guy for the job. And so you have Twitter, you have Instagram, you have LinkedIn. LinkedIn is where most people say freelancers. And so you can share your work there. Let people know about you. Tell people about yourself. Look, you can't just put your work out there and go and sleep think people will come and look for you. It doesn't work that way, brother. You have to sell yourself. That is why you have WhatsApp status. Every single day, put your camera out there. Let people know that this is what you do for work. And so you can get your client. Let people know about you. That is how you get client. That's how I basically do. You see me posting my work each and every time, showing people that this is what I'm good at. And at the end of the day, people tend to look for your services. Well, I'll give you guys a bonus step apart from the fact that I've shown you exactly the 5 steps that are involved in becoming a freelancer, and then look at building your skill and landing a client. Now, you have to land the client very fast because you don't have the experience, obviously, but you have to land someone at the end of the day. Now, this is how I basically do it. I'm telling you how I do it. Now, when you go to Fiverr, you have a lot of people who are also freelancing. Let's say they are videographers, and they put their work out there and they are charging for $20. Look, you can go and charge yours $15. And when you get a positive review, which obviously get if you're doing a good job, you can now increase your price. This is what happens. Before people choose people, they check reviews. And so if you are doing the right job at the minimum price, people would come to you. And that way, you can increase your price. Let's say you're a writer, you have skills in writing, you want to write an article and someone is charging $30. You can charge $25 or even $20. And then after that, you ask whosoever asked for your work, your services, to review, give you a positive review, a 5-star review. Then someone else sees it and be like, okay, this guy is doing a very wonderful job. I think I should seek for his services. And you can charge more than the previous clients. And so that's how it works. Consider working that way. That's how I basically do it. And that's how I land my clients very faster. Well, I've come to the end of the video, and you realize freelancing is not about experience. It's about being persistent. So if you're a broke student who wants to make money from freelancing, you better start now. Well, if you think this video was helpful, consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to leave a like. Leave in the comment section what skill you are considering as a freelancer. Well, you never know. People are out there who are willing to help you and give you tips about whatever they are doing. This has been it. See you guys in the next one.